Ну что ж, добрый вечер всем. Мое стандартное кис-кис. Мы снова здесь, мы снова с вами. Продолжаем прохождение Lost Planet 3. Вчера мы все-таки свалились с корабля пришельцев и нашли какое-то племя аборигенов, которых Новак заслала еще в первой партии. Мы оказались здесь не первые. И теперь мы пытаемся втереться в доверие к этим аборигенам и пошли на склад вооружения. Вооружать. Что ж, понеслась.
Why is every door on this planet either locked or out of power?
А ты этому удивлен? То, что здесь нет прямых входов. Лично я уже ничего не удивляюсь.
Welcome to Security Station Zebra. Non-personnel are required to sign in at the Operations Center on floor 4.
Какие тараканы здесь будут нас встречать? Ну-ка, брысь. Дай пройти.
Damn it!
О. турели стоят, кто-то оборонялся. Похоже, веселая здесь была битва. О! Здесь чужие переростки. Как вы достали, а? А? Мне вас на корабле хватило. Опять вы. Чтоб вас... Мне же на вас никаких патронов не хватит.
Where's the override?
Пойдем через столовую, что ли?
Door lockdown overridden.
Let's see what that did.
Еще лучше. в соплях. Весело.
This thing doesn't drop into water.
Да ладно, что искупаемся.
Floor elevator online.
Ну понятно, раз пулемет сейчас будет весело. Два гнезда всего было. Так, эти никак нельзя подобрать. Зараза противная. Куда нам тут? Ну вот и Андрюх свой стрим запустил. Что ж, значит, будем в тишине и покое проходить. Ой, извиняюсь. Не с этой аллергией вообще дышать тяжело, так что не обижайтесь, народ.
Armory seals disengaged.
The armory's open. That should be enough for them.
Опять вы. Ну ладно, какой-то пулемет помогает. понимаю одного, какого хрена пулемет молчит. Привет, чупа-чупс. Зараза такая, Да. Спасибо. Да что от тебя.
The armory's open. That should be enough for them.
Да, спасибо.
Still got it, Peyton.
Так, я не понял, почему... Вот сволочи, зажили. Так, ну ладно, я в арсенале, и чё? Где-то арсенал полупустой. Офигеть.
Let's just fix this quick and get the hell out of here.
Main doors back online.
Спасибо. Пуль никогда не заканчивается в пистолете. Ага. С его скорострельностью мне очень помогает. Просто писец как. Угу. Учитывая, что у меня и так он полный.
It appears they have given up on finding the female pilot. A replacement has arrived, and he has already made several rescues of his crewmates. I believe he will be worth keeping an eye on. Perhaps he will respond to the clues better than
It's done. The armory is open. Try not to make me regret arming you to the teeth.
Jim, I do not know what to say. You have repaid your life debt 100-fold. Please accept this inadequate gift of thanks. It is a magnetic upgrade to your grappling hook, allowing you to connect to select magnetized metal objects. It will give you access to previously inaccessible areas. I found it invaluable in my first colony explorations.
Thanks. I can see that coming in handy.
There is a magnetized plate nearby if you would like to test it out. There is even something there you might find valuable. Also, my father is in that area tending the greenhouse. He desires to speak with you.
Will do, Mira.
Слушайте вы, дайте мне хоть какой-нибудь магазин-то оружием пополнить или что-нибудь. Эй, говнюки. Ну-ка, что-то у нас есть для тебя.
Quartermaster. Long time since I had that title. If it's supplies you need, I can sell you some. That dirty tea energy you carry isn't worth too much to us, but I can find uses for it. I'll tell you what, since you've already helped by opening that base, I'll make it a generous exchange rate.
Ну, давай свою скидку. Что там у тебя есть вообще? Пневмоинженерная винтовка. Это что у нас? Урон, скорострельность дикая. Меткость никакой. Гранатомет. Неинтересно. Так, подшипники из углеродного стали, которые приглашались вперед. Да ебань, опять эти патроны. Ну ладно, давай докупим их. Да, это хороший, ты хороший, блин. Дополнительная обойма нужна. Дополнительное место для гранат тоже. Так, ладно, и остальное пофигу. Не дадут, у меня всего 2 места оружия. Вот и все, только 2 места. Одно под гранаты.
You have done much good for Mira, for my people. But now I must ask for your indulgence. If you would aid an old man needful of closure. In the buried past, amidst the chaos of frenzy, many friends were lost. Some known, but others, fates were unaccounted for. Mysteries that haunt me. Unanswered questions, inaccessible answers. Go where I may not. Uncover what you can of 4 colonists. Set my mind at rest, and faithfully I will share great teachings with
Да мне
you.
не знаю, не нужны твои, блин, дай нормальное оружие и деньги. Ну, блин, умник. Я тебе дам то, я тебе дам это. Знания твои... Здесь меня твои знания точно не спасут.
When you are ready to return to your base, meet me outside our camp, and I will show you home.
Ну-ка, что там у нас опять? Куча побочных заданий. Ладно, пойдем по основному, потому что если это проходить все побочно, я повешусь. Либо проходить. Посмотрим. Да идите вы в баню со своей магнитной кошкой, блин. Она мне не нужна. Мне нужно уже вернуться домой.
Sorry, it's a little cramped in here. Wasn't really meant for passengers. I'm trying not to make this awkward.
Pardon me.
You comfortable?
It will suffice. Head that way, back towards the lava. I like your collections. I didn't realize you shared my hobby.
Oh, just some bric-a-brac to remind me of home.
Who is she?
Oh, that's my wife, Grace. Let her know I'm okay. It's pretty much job 1 right now.
She's so beautiful. I didn't realize you had a wife.
10 years and counting. Had a baby boy a year ago. God, it's been a year.
And you left her to come here.
I came here for her. Her and Hank. Things were getting harder, and there was an opportunity I couldn't turn down.
I see. Jim, I know you are a man of honor and great loyalty, so it pains me to ask this of you. But you must not tell the men of Nevik about us. You must not tell anyone we're here.
Are you serious? How am I supposed to make a place for your people if nobody knows you exist?
You don't know the risks I have taken just in trusting you. I can see your nature, but Nevik... If the corporation learns their lost colony had survivors, after all the pains they took to keep it secret, they would start asking questions, demanding answers. And sooner or later, they will come to take what they think is theirs.
Look, I know not everybody has the nicest things to say about Nevik, but Braddock's a good man. I trust him.
You do? And he trusts you?
I think he does.
Then, why did he lie to you about the first colony?
Well, I'm gonna have to ask him about that.
Until you know? Until you would stake the lives of your family on his loyalties? I ask only that you do not stake the lives of mine.
Пироман-любитель, блин.
I think you know the way from here. If not, I have marked it on your map. Soon you'll be back in radio range. There is one last thing. Our water purifiers are almost 50 years old. If you can locate a replacement for the one I left in your cockpit, it would be another small step. That and I would be grateful.
Ну чё, поищем эти напоминания. И куда нам?
Sorry to bother you while you're at work, but it would...
Mira's C4 explosives for the win. Okay, this looks familiar.
Hi again. Kinda thought I'd have heard from you by now. Maybe you didn't get my last message? With Hank and the walking? And yes, I realize you can't answer me. Just answer me, okay?
Ходим, бродим, хрен знает, что находим. Какому ангару вы клоуны? Ой, не то слово. Не то слово. Ой, как не хватает здесь шифта. Я уже заколебался ползать. Что обнаружено?
Mayday, mayday, mayday. All units, this is Cronus. We are under attack by Acrid Swarm. Large quantities need backup. Does anyone copy? Over.
Cronus, roger that. Flying to assist. Be there ASAP.
Holy cow, Jim, is that you? I don't know how you're alive, but we need you, brother. Hurry. Cronus out. We've got flyers coming in from the Adelia Canyon. Markham, can you assist? No can do. We've got our own problems in the rack area. Hutchings, can you assist in the deck area? Hutchings? Anybody? It's Jim. The cavalry's arrived.
Yes, Jim! Hit him in the air!
tight, kid. We'll be right there.
Jim! You're right! That's awesome! Please come take my ass.
мастерскую надо спуститься. Нахрена, хрен его знает. Ого!
Customer's alive, and just in time for the party. Here they come. Show me what you got. Not bad, I suppose. Okay, you better get going. I can handle myself here. From vacation, huh? Yeah, real summer at the beach. Welcome back, boss. And this is why I never leave the hangar. I bet I could shoot more of them than you can, Pedro. Nice. I bet you really miss this one projecting his insecurities. What? Talk English, boy. Looks like that's the last of them. Jim, we need you back on the main deck. More bogies on approach. On my way.
Да, естественно, я явился, у них тут замес, и надо срочно помогать им всем.
What if they come back?
Don't worry, pretty Gamma.
I'll stay here for protection.
Сволочь.
Ah, that's sweet, man.
Не то слово, Чупик, не то слово. О, опять эти тараканы. Так, где моя машина? Какого хрена она сломанная? уродец, блин. Кто за кем должен гоняться? Я за тобой или ты за мной?
James, this is Roman. Do you read me? Is it true you're here at Corona's?
Doc? What are you doing back here?
I heard the same distress call you did, no doubt. Been trying to find out what's causing this frenzy, and I think the answer's in Kenny's lab. But we need more firepower to punch through.
Roger that. I'm inbound.
Да-да-да, просто устраиваю замес тут по всем, пройдясь. Слышь? Уроды. Какого хрена я не могу с ящиком боеприпасами воспользоваться? На своем же роботе. Ой, обнаглишь существа. По-моему, во всех играх, кроме Симса, либо главный герой всех выигрывает, либо всех убивает. Других вариантов нету.
Navic survival tip number 4. Always keep your socks dry while working in extreme frigid conditions. Hypothermia is your greatest enemy, so heat retention and moisture management are key to your survival. Avoid submersion at all costs, and keep a backup pair in your emergency kit. Stay dry. Stay alive.
Relentless. When is this gonna stop? James, get your arms in gear. We need you at the lab.
I only took this job because Braddock didn't seem like too much of an epic toady. The way Buckles takes some crazy rules, man. Here we are in a turf war with these aprons day to day, hour to hour of it. Oh no. Then we're not a science op, but a military op, and Braddock doesn't get to be in charge. Like anyone's gonna rat him out for letting us protect ourselves.
Живых он полно, но самое интересное, они сидят в одном месте, и их животные вообще не нападают, зато на меня всей толпой лезут. Логика железная в этой игре.
This facility is an emergency lockdown.
Так. Эти чужие плавают на столе. Чуть грабаш не взял с собой. Началось.
System engaged. Warning. Intrusion detected. Initiating defense protocols.
Ну или ты мелочь пузатая.
Begin decontamination procedure. Initiating diagnostics. Performing containment analysis. Your cooperation is appreciated. Please remember to report any indigenous life forms within the station to the appropriate zone manager. Have a good day.
James, over here! Listen, your resident super genius built some kind of experimental machine that's drawing the Acrid here and agitating them more than usual.
Why would Kovac build something to cause this?
You're asking the wrong scientist. See the quarantine room in the center of the lab? Right through the glass there? You blast your way in and put a stop to this mess. We'll keep him off your tail.
Шикарно, одни тараканы.
Jim! Good heavens! How long have you been not dead? Oh, you're just in time to witness my breakthrough. Isn't this spectacular? Look at them all.
Сейчас он стекло разобьет где-нибудь. Своим этим ультразвуком или там, или тут.
This is Campbell at Delta Station. We can't hold out much longer up here. Requesting immediate assistance.
Jim was on his way to stop the cause of all this. Jim, do you copy?
I'm working on it, guys.
unnecessary. I'm sure I only needed to adjust the frequency.
Yeah, sorry for the inconvenience. Hope saving your life didn't put you out.
Oh no, I forgive you. I know carnage and mayhem is part of your nature, and without it, you just wouldn't be you. Or nearly as useful to me.
You made a device that can drive the Acrid crazy.
Well, I would need to run more experiments to know for sure. Establishing a baseline of sanity for these creatures might be prohibitive of itself. Nevertheless, I'm glad the base was able to witness my breakthrough.
What, you telling me you did this on purpose?
No, not at all. But the experiment is still a resounding success. The Acrid were influenced. Don't you see? I figured out how they communicate, and I've replicated it. In the course of dissecting many varieties of Acrid, I found a receptor that they all had in common. You might understand it as sort of a biological radio receiver, but you'd be stupid because it's vastly more complicated than that. T-energy is an unusual element with uniquely resonant electromagnetic properties. More than blood and energy, it's how the Acrid coordinate with each other. It seems I found a vibration frequency that puts them in an agitated state, which is of limited use to self, but just imagine what else we might be able to do with this. If I can find the wavelength that would calm the Acrid and render them docile, then harvesting T-energy in the quantities we require would be a matter of simple logistics, such as designing a sufficiently massive slaughterhouse.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and leave you in there.
It's okay. I actually think better in confined spaces.
Правильно, говнюк, посиди-ка ты тут подальше от всех. Нафиг тебе. Так, куда нам тут топать-то опять? Куда топать, что валить, кого валить, достало.
Auxiliary power systems at 30%.
James, a moment. Listen, I don't want to cause a general panic or anything, but just glancing at Coronis while heading in, she's in bad shape. The way the storms are increasing in intensity, I'm concerned it's only a matter of time until the structural integrity is compromised.
I don't know, Doc. Seems like a pretty good reason to panic. You got any suggestions?
I may. There are some tests I'd like to run, but I'd need your help. Wait for my call and we'll chat properly. In the meantime, I'm sure Braddock wants to catch up with you.
They've stopped. The Acrid are retreating. Looks like Delta Station's in the clear.
The swarm is subsiding in the hangar as well. Whatever you did seemed to work, Jim. We're ever thankful.
Happy to help. Just glad to be back home.
Хорошо вернулся домой. Полбазы разнес. Какой-то сраный Рэмбо, блядь, первая кровь.
Science is not an exact science. At its best, science is chaotic and unpredictable. Often produces a foul odor that you cannot scrub from your fingers. Nature has bottomless mysteries and contradictions, and fanfare of ironies and impossibilities. Male seahorses bearing litters. Frogs consuming their own offspring. Entire population infused with its planet's lifeblood. I've observed these things with my own eyes. I've carved the verities of truth from them with my bare hands. Any answer, and I do mean any answer, can be dissected into being. Any secret can be cut open. And the scalpel is sharp enough. This is science, right? 80% patience and 20% is cutting things open. Until next time, Mother.
Damn. Бред. оружейка вообще? На том ли мы этаже? Нет, не на том. Лифт дохлый. Сюда сгоняем. Посмотрим, там что за апгрейды можно поставить на эту махину металлическую. И чего с оружием можно сделать.
Hey, what's the rumpus, Jim?
You can never carry enough grenades if you ask me. Good deal, good deal. You be careful out there, kiddo.
Cool. What do we get to do today? Yep. More reach for your winch. Till next time, boss.
Hey, boss. Nice to see everything still running as smooth as ever.
I knew you're still alive.
So where the hell you been?
So, you fought a G-class Acrid, fell down the side of a mountain, landed on the other side of Shack's Peak, and somehow survived for 2 weeks before you got back into comm range?
Thankfully, the rig was flush with rations and ammo. Lucky timing, I guess.
I don't know if you've got a good luck charm or you are one.
Funny how often luck feels just like getting my ass kicked.
Jim, you know, I take you at your word, of course, but I'm sensing there's a little more to your story.
Well, now that you mention it, there is this.
What is... Where did you find that?
Sensing that you already know the answer to that.
Don't toy with me, Peyton. What did you find?
Why don't you tell me what I found? We're the first humans to set foot on this planet, so obviously I didn't find some 50-year-old Nevek base, did I?
Keep your voice down.
Is that really all you have to say?
No. It's important you understand something, Jim. Keeping the first colony under wraps wasn't my idea. It's one of the terms I had to agree to for Nevek to greenlight this mission in the first place. Perception is vital to their interests. I'll go to great lengths to conceal such a debacle. Coronis was set to land far, far from the original site, but the storm forced us down here. Nearer to the truth than I could have even ever hoped.
Hoped? Why would you hope for this?
That's why. General Charles Braddock. commander of the 1st Neo-Venus Colonial Expeditionary Force.
Your old man led the first colony.
Led it, and lost it. And he was never the same. Something happened here. Something you would never talk about.
All right, so you're here to what? Fulfill your father's dreams? Redeem his failures?
I'm here to solve the energy crisis. And maybe get some answers with your help. Consider this an opportunity. A standing contract for further investigation. Not for Coronis, but for me personally. And I'll pay a premium for your ongoing discretion.
So I get to lie to everybody too?
If a word of this reaches Nevik, they'll take back the whole operation. Put it under paramilitary command. I hate lying to the men, Jim, but it's for their own good. Trust me.
I'll see what I can see.
Шикарно.
By the way, Jim, a supply drop came in while you were away, and if I'm not mistaken, we got all the parts we need for a couple of major upgrades to your rig. One of them's a gas torch. I've got some contracts for you on the new pipeline, so I need you ready to do some welding. The other upgrade? Well, I'll just let Gale show you that one.
Man alive! Jim, I'm glad you're back. It was a long couple of weeks. Of course I told him you'd make it. Never a doubt in my mind.
Oh, won't Braddock be happy? His favorite back from the dead.
LaRoche is happy to see you too. Hey, major upgrade time for you. Parts came in for an acetylene torch. Sexy, right? I can slap that together in no time. But the other upgrade, it's gonna take significant surgery, but you're gonna love it. Consider it a little welcome home gift from Braddock and yours truly. Your chassis is a Dynasty 2 swing arm. Platform compatible. All the access holes line up and everything if we want to fully convert. You game?
I trust you, Gale. And if you hurt her, I'll cut your arms off.
Sweet!
Не то что умрешь, здесь с ума сойдешь. Запомни все эти ходы, все направления.
This is it, Jim. My masterpiece. Your rig can now transform into a drilling platform. The suspension might feel a little tighter, and sorry about that, but you're gonna lose your mind when you see what your rig can do now. LaRoche, no begging for one. Giving you enough chances.
Fancy but useless, huh? What good is a drilling platform without knowing the location of deep thermal pockets?
Shush! You're ruining the high. Jim, you were also officially upgraded with the Mitchell Industries oxyacetylene torch. Dual 150 oxygen regulators with a custom Thermodyne cutting tip. It's a small flame for welding and cutting, so don't expect to melt the environment with it. It's pretty pyro-proof. Gotta say, proud of this one. Just check the valve reseals on the cylinder from time to time.
And the Frankenstein rig keeps growing.
Yeah.
LaRoche, can I have a second alone with Gale?
I don't want to be here for this anyway. Au revoir.
Listen, Gale, can you look at getting a replacement for this purifier?
Dude, this is like 50 years old. I don't think a modern-day replacement would work with wherever this came from. But I can look at repairing it for you. Cool. What do we get to do today? Tell the truth, Jim. How how did you survive in the wild for 2 weeks?
Oh, no big story to tell. Fell off a cliff, nearly died, got rescued by a beautiful snow princess who magically healed me at her secret hideaway. Pretty much what you'd expect.
Бегай туда-сюда, туда-сюда. Уже заебало. Если честно, я уже думаю, когда же закончится эта игра, когда мы уже ее все пройдем. Даже на эти побочные миссии уже смотреть неохота.
Now that your rig's upgraded, test it out on a deep core T-energy reservoir in the North Plains. Braddock out.
The wind turbines in the South Valley are frozen over again. Someone let LaRoche know he's neglecting his comm unit. Shocker.
Damn it, Gil!
Oh, sorry, dude. Did you not know I was here?
Do you not remember the conversation we had about personal boundaries?
No, I really don't.
Of course you don't.
Новое. Теперь я могу кого-то поджигать, кто поет ко мне вплотную. Какая новость? Суки, дайте нормальный пулемет мне и все, и нафиг мне не нужны ваши сварочные аппараты и все остальное. Ох ты, бог. говорить не хочешь.
Gracie, I'm so sorry I worried you. I'm fine. I just found myself off the grid for a spell. Nothing I planned on. It's a long story, and you'll hear it, I promise. Just stay strong, doll. Talk soon.
Я пошел курить. Сейчас буду.
Саня, вот, да-да-да, прям тебе по пути.
Опа.
Дивка и меня принимают. Сань, слева от тебя.
Где? А вот, да, вижу.
Слева от тебя.
Кому-то там в хедик прописал нормально так. Саня на ПХП пошла.
Не вижу.
Да не ты, Саня. Чё, сольник был, что ли? А, это... Еще кто-то херачится. А кто вызвал дроп?
Нет,
челики,
не я.
челики, там челик. У дропа.
Лечусь. Сейчас запрыгну.
Вижу. Хилится.
Возьмите.
Хз, куда она убежала?
Это здесь, слышу.
Это может я бегаю?
Не лезь.
Но она дверь открыла, но не знаю.
Ой, далеко убежал.
А, уже убежал? Ну ладно, хрен с ним. А он, кстати, один, походу, остался.
Да.
Я за ним.
Пошли.
Вон он. Понизу.
Где?
Вот туда побежал.
Че за гонки, блин? Куда?
Слушай, не вижу.
Тем самым, там, короче, челики уже пострелялись, и мы еще какого-то челика, блин, найти.
Вот он один бегает.
Ну да.
То есть, по факту, если сейчас на нас те челики зайдут, мы всосем. Потому что мы за ним бегаем и... Смотри, они внутри. Инфосотка. Он закрыт был. Он был закрыт. Инфосотка.
У меня гренок нету.
У меня есть.
У меня валочка.
Звездочки.
Ну чё? Ну смотрите, есть предложение либо поконтролить этот турпец, он по-любому за ними придет резать. Либо хз. А гренок нету, да, здесь? Так, на всякий пожарный. Что же так? Чупа-чупс, чё ж ты телефоном-то кидаешься? Аккуратнее надо. Аккуратнее. Пойдем дальше. Куда идем?
Wow, this is looking like a fine place for a deep core reservoir. Gail Holden, what have you done? Crazy, crazy person. Okay. That's bananas. Gail, do you copy?
Jim? Let me guess. You just put Gertie into platform mode, didn't you? Is that not insane?
You've outdone yourself this time, no doubt about it.
Here's how it works. Once you start the drill, you'll have a limited amount of time before thermal pressure collapses the pocket. So keep the rig functioning at all times to get every last drop of T energy. The rig won't self-repair while platform, so you'll have to make repairs by hand.
Wait, why will I need to make repairs?
About that. See, the deep core drilling causes intense vibration, so you'll likely attract, every acrid in the area. Probably should have mentioned that earlier. Whoops, have fun, gotta go.
Шикарно. Предупредил. Так, пошел в жопу. Малолетний, блин. зараза. Ну что, сейчас мне заново что ли ждать, блин, как они там все это пробурят, блин? Зараза такая. Зашибись. Контракт провален. Да, легче сказать, чем сделать, блин. ты чё тупорылый, что ли? Я тебе говорю, блин, ремонтируй. Я что-то не понял, насчет чего сам просил бы сделать. Да что ты будешь делать? Ой, блин. Ты о чем сейчас вообще, Чупик? Да блять. Теперь я жалею, что я гранатомет не взял. такое чувствую. Похоже, последним здесь будет крабик. Опять. Так. А вот сейчас краб вылезет. Это по любасу. Лечим по максимуму. Слышь, я что-то нашел.
Да что ты будешь делать? Я же ушел от тебя.
Ты сука. 9% ведь оставалось. А сейчас все заново. Просто шикарнейший момент. Чего патроны бесконечные? Ничего не меня тут еще. Сейчас краб вылезет. Ох ты ж, гад такой. Ну-ка, вали ты от меня, а. Эх, она. Да уйди ты, придурок. Уря, уря, уря.
Cronus, Peyton, deep drilling's complete. I got a full tank.
Excellent work, Jim.
James, it's Roman. It's time we met on that topic we discussed earlier. In fact, it's urgent. Come see me at my pod as soon as you're able.
Так. Ладно, к тебе я еще с разговором вернусь. Мне нужно проапгрейдить.
When I first got this job, it was a dream come true. I thought of Braddock as one of my closest friends. I believed him when he called Coronis a family. I looked past the fact that deep down, I didn't fit in there. In retrospect, I never was one of them. Even when I worked, slept, ate under their roof, I was made to feel like a stranger. I realize I'm not the easiest person to know. Never mastered the art of small talk or clever conversation. But wouldn't a true family look past that? And yet when the storms rage, each worse than the last, I think of them. I know they're a step closer to doom. And I know I can't let that happen. Family's a bitch.
Да.
I'm sorry, I was trying to put Hank to sleep and I heard your message come in, and now that I know you're okay, I'm feeling a little bit ridiculous right now. Glad you're back on the grid, whatever that means. I love you.
James, thank heavens you made it in time. There's a storm heading this way within the hour, and I need you to plow right into the center of it.
Of course you do. Do I want to know why?
I need to attach sensors to your rig's winch, so time is of the essence. I'll explain while you're on your way to the top of Shack's Peak. All right then, get in your rig. I'll fill you in as we go.
All right, you should see coordinates on your HUD based on where I expect the eye of the storm. Get moving.
So what's the skinny, Doc? Since when are we storm chasers?
Since I heard every crewman at Corona's buzzing about the big quest for pure T energy. While that fool Kenny is playing mad scientist with the Acrid, he's utterly failed to see the storm patterns for the clue they are. If Braddock had just bought me some more time with Nevik, I'd have been able to prove there's low impurity T energy within the storms, and lots of it. If storm is even the right word for them. The storms don't fit any natural weather pattern I've seen. They come and go so quickly, with none of the wind signature you'd expect of an Emperor-class atmospheric disturbance. It's as if they somehow have a trajectory.
They do seem to come out of nowhere.
No, James, just the opposite.
Oh, Doc, you may be blowing my mind a little here.
A perennial danger. But with your help, it's time to stop guessing and start hoarding data.
Those custom sensors I installed on your winch are going to run a host of tests to help us figure out precisely what we're dealing with once and for all. With a little luck, we'll find some way to help Corona stay standing in the process.
All right. Not like it'll be the craziest thing I do today.
Heavy cargo successfully docked. Attention, heavy cargo tram is docked and ready.
Суперхиоши вылез. Говнюк такой. Блин, хоть вылезай и сражайся с ним вручную. Так, похоже, вылезаем и бьемся с ним вручную. Охренеть. Нет, я не могу вот так выиграть. Я и вылезти из кабины не могу. Слышь, это что сейчас было? ХП были, я сдох. Не понимаю. Как он так вот бьет сразу же, блин? У меня больше половины хп, блин. Один удар, я труп. Чё за хрень? Да хрен его знает. Будешь делать? Да. Нет, ладно, все, на сегодня хватит. У меня уже мозги не работают. Хватит. Извините, а на сегодня я закругляюсь. Завтра это буду мучить миссию. Ладно, всем спасибо. Всем спокойной ночи. Без обид, ребят. Давайте, пока.